Once upon a time, there was a happy little closet with happy little stacks of clothes, neatly folded for all to see. All was right with the world, until the big bad ogre came. The ogre didn't want just any old shirt on top. Instead, he pulled shirt after shirt from the middle of the stacks, causing the unruly shirts to cling to their friends, making a horrible mess. It was not the shirts or the ogre's fault. This was just the way things were. Then one day, the ogre, tired of the shirts' rebellious attitudes, had a simple but innovative solution. He would tame the shirts by placing them on a series of dividers he called EZSTAX, which calmed them and kept them in order. And since EZSTAX connected to each other in the back, he could pull one shirt out of the middle, leaving the shirts in the stack in order. As the shirts were pulled out, they could no longer cling to their friends, and the others sat quietly, right where they belonged. When there were enough empty EZSTAX, he easily removed them and brought them to the shirt garden to ask more shirts to move into his closet. Upon arrival to the shirt garden, he found that his shirts had been dancing with his ogre wife and kids' clothing of all types. He used his EZSTAX as a template, making it simple to fold the clothes perfectly, and proceeded to organize his family's clothes into stacks. It was easier for him to organize, because he easily rearranged and restacked without having to refold. He could even put a matching set of pajamas or full matching outfit on one divider, making it easier for little ogres to get dressed on their own. He finished arranging a pile for each ogre, and he noted that he could now stack taller than ever. Once he had the clothes divided into his family piles, he picked up his stacks made of mixed items and moved them into the right shelf or dresser drawer of each of the ogres in his family, easily putting away everything right where it belonged. His little ogre was pleased that he could easily find what he was looking for. With his closet and dresser drawers at peace, the ogre realized he had something special that he should share with the world. So he made a whole bunch of EZSTAX out of leftover plastic, which kept the plastic out of his landfill. He then packed his bag and set sail to travel the world and tell all his friends about his great new system. As he traveled, he found that EZSTAX worked nicely in his suitcase, keeping him from having to unpack at each stop and making it easy to pull out a clean outfit without making a mess. The ogre's new business grew quickly, and his ogre office became a tangled mess of papers. Just as easily as the ogre organized his closet, he spread out his papers into piles on his EZSTAX dividers. It was like he had an infinite number of shelves that didn't take up any more space than the papers that he put on them. He stacked them to make space when he wasn't filing his papers, and then spread them back out again anytime he liked. He added file labels to his EZSTAX, which made it even easier to take back control of his office. Years later, the ogre looked back upon his journey, and he realized that EZSTAX not only helped him to get organized, but to stay organized. And so the ogre stayed happy forever and ever.